Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Lumberjack Fishing. As you can see, we are in our own new studio today. Finally, it's going to happen for us. First off, before we do anything else, I want to give a big shout out to Sapa Fishing. Thank you for helping me make this possible for today's video. So what I want to show you guys today is a few things that have come across my board a lot. And I just, I want to get them out there and get them known and get them viewed as much as possible. So first off, we're going to start off with the NS Dark Horse Bass V2. You guys have seen me use that. This is the new and improved version of the one that I have. So let's get this out of here and take a look at her. Set that off to the side. So as you can see here, just like mine, it's got the full cork grip with the lock ring type screw down. Very nice. Long trigger in the back for those guys who really like to thumb that grip there. Now this is a heavy rod. This is a lure 1.5 to 11 to 2 ounce rod. This is a very good, heavy, sturdy rod. I've used this to catch a lot of snakeheads. You guys have seen that on my Instagram. And as you can see here, the tag we have boasts the Fuji Eyelets. Y'all know how I feel about those. This is a 7-footer, guys. If I can get her open. This is a 7-foot, 2-piece, brand new out of the box. And like I said, 7 foot, definitely taller than me. I'm only 6'1". This is a good heavy rod. It's got a lot of action to it. I got a lot of play. If we can show those eyelets real good, there's the tip eyelet. Yeah. And we'll just go on through down here. These are the Fuji Eyelets, guys. These are like my all-time favorite. All-time favorite. All the way down to the NS brand reel seat. Now this NS reel seat does sit on top of the lip to the rod itself, so you can see a little bit of your rod exposing back, but it's not a full through piece, which to me boasts a lot of stability as well as durability in the simple fact that when you grab this, you don't have the push down on your reel seat. So that keeps you from excessive breakage. It keeps you from, accidentally getting your lure stuck in there when you do the whip backs. So, but I do highly recommend this rod. You guys can pick this up at Sapa Fishing if you're in Pyeongtaek. I think it's going to run you about 105,000 won, so that's about 80 bucks American. That's not bad for a good rod, and I will stand behind this rod. This is, again, the NS Black Hole Dark Horse rod. This is the Bass V2. Got that? All right. So let's move on to what I got in front of the table, guys. So I've talked before about Daiwa fishing reels and how I am completely converted, and that's not going to change. So we spoke before about the Pro Arm Skyhawk. So what I have in front of me is another Skyhawk Pro Arm. This one is the 2500 VMAX. This is the spinning version. My wife will probably be using this more than anybody else. This one is small enough, tight enough, with a good enough reel seat to it, or not reel seat, but bearing to it to really get that good cast. This one comes pre-spooled. We'll remove that and go to braid. You guys know how I feel about that. It's a 15-pound drag weight on this one. Single flip reel. As you can see, you can lock it with the handle. The handle's got a quick connect here. So if for those who have to fold up to put away, you've got that button right there. And again, this is, let me find the sticker. If you look right there, you will see the Daiwa sticker underneath the spool. So again, Daiwa, guys, all the way 100%, and I stand behind them no matter what. So this is their other line of Skyhawk series reels, but this is the spinning version. We've already talked about the Pro Arm, so I'm not going to go too much into that one. What I do want to go into is the brand new Pro 100L. It's the PR 100L left-handed series by Daiwa. Now I use a left-hand retrieve. I'm not expecting everybody else to, but this does come in a right hand as well. So let's go ahead and we'll take a good look at this reel. As you can see, Daiwa sticker on the back, the Daiwa D on the side. Now here's what's interesting. So on the same plate as the Daiwa D, you have your tucked back braking system. Now again, these are magnetic brakes like every Daiwa, but what's interesting about it is for those of you who do the full engulfment of your reel when you're doing craws, frogs, maybe running a topwater paddle tail, there's usually a lever right here that you could accidentally grip and pop the door off. Now we spoke about this before in a video I have with Swamp Dragon Fishing. With the Pro Arm we discussed this, and the button sets in just the way you won't hit it. Well, this one, if you look right here, this one is completely tucked up inside the system. No matter what I do, I will not touch that button unless I specifically pull it out. And it will flip down, and then you unlock this plate here to do your braking work. So, as usual, Daiwa has overshot themselves again with your smooth, quiet tension for your drag. It's got the standard, ooh, I got it over tightened. There we go. It's got your standard button here for your spool. The spool is a solid piece on this one. It's not hold like the Pro Arm, which is fine. It's got a groove here. If you can see right here, you have a groove to tie your line so that your line will lay flat inside the reel as you go to spool it up. Good, smooth, no sounds. And if you look right here, you will see these are a hard, super hard ABS EVA plastic. Very nice, good for the grip, especially if you've got that wet hand. If you've got that wet hand and it, sometimes your fingers will slip as you're trying to grab. This will not slip. Now, right now I do have a dry hand, but if my hand was wet, it would definitely still lock on. So, nice smooth black finish. This is a 6:3:1. So it's not as fast as most Daiwas, but this is a 6:3:1 gear ratio. So if you're running a frog, if you're doing your slow walking frog, this would be perfect. Okay, I got this probably about halfway of where it should be if I was to actually walk a frog. But if you look, I still have got plenty of push on that handle. So when I do get hit, I don't have an excessive amount of slack, but I have just enough slack to set that hook. So, and we all know how I feel about tight lines and rip lips. But this, again, is the Daiwa Pro 100L, or PR 100L. This is the left-handed version. Again, they do make this in a right. I'm a lefty when it comes to this stuff. If you look at the guide, get that in the center, hold. If you look at the guide right here, the guide has a ceramic guide on the inside, which is very nice, very smooth. I have a few reels that have this exact system, and I'm absolutely just completely happy with it. So again, guys, Daiwa all the way. I will never back down on that. So that is the new Pro 100L. Let me turn that around for you. The new Pro 100L. Now, I picked this up at Sapa for, I'm going to say 56,000 won, which is about 45 bucks in American. So again, for those of you who are over here in Korea, Sapa Fishing in Pyeongtaek, great deals, great service, great help. They do have quite a bit of Daiwa stuff, but not an extensive amount. But the ones that they have are definitely worth every shot to go down there and grab it. You ain't going to get it any cheaper. You can get this in the States, but it's going to cost you about $80 to $100. I did look it up. Here, it's 56,000 won. That's under 50 bucks. You cannot go wrong with that, and Sapa Fishing is the only place I found it. So, and it comes, as always, with the Daiwa stickers. That's why we've got these out here. And then you've got your instruction manual, your warranty package, which I think this one is not in English. Let me look real quick. That's the instructions. Ah, here we go. Pro 100L. Yeah, so the warranty package is completely in an Asian writing. I'm not 100% sure which one it is. So, but since I bought it in Korea, I'm going to assume a Korean. But still, it comes with a full warranty package. So if anything goes wrong with your Daiwa, as any other Daiwa in any other country, you can definitely get it fixed, replaced, just put it back the way it was. For those of you who are definitely into getting a not as expensive reel from Daiwa, you do have the option of the Skyhawk Pro Arm, which I have right here. I use this reel on a regular. I've caught large snakeheads with this and a lot of bass. This thing is a beast. It puts the work in. There's already a video on my channel about this reel. that was collaborated with Swamp Dragon Fishing. If you look us up, you will definitely see the Skyhawk Pro arm. This is a Daywood reel. Again, the proof is in the product. And there's our golden D right there. So this is a lower end yet still a high end reel for Daywa. Their Skyhawk series is not sought after as full Daywa brand, but it is definitely a Daywa system. And there's all the proof in the box is set. So Sapa Fishing, again, go there. You can pick up your Skyhawk or your L100. These are the new. These are what's really hitting right now. And guys, again, I stand behind Daywa 100%. And don't forget the V2 Bass Dark Horse by NS. So again, guys, Lumberjack Fishing, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you've got the chance, get on Instagram and look me up at Romy and Tony. Search Lumberjack Fishing. Check us out, guys. Tight lines, rip lips. Lumberjack out.